Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna devotees. So today is 17th day, Shraddha Te Vibhag Yoga. So what is the division of Shraddha we are going to discuss today? This faith, how the faith is divided. So the person who are not following the Shastra, how the faith is divided. Faith is faith, that is Shraddha, is divided into the modes. We are going to see that today. So that's chapter name is Shraddha Te Vibhag Yoga. Okay. So let's start today's discussion with Manglacharan. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnana Jana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yotapad Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadavaitam Savadutam Parijan Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitam Cha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is founder of Acharya of ISKCON, and we pay our humble obeisances unto His lotus feet and beg His glory so that His teachings of Bhagavad Gita we can understand and apply in our life. So yesterday we have seen the chapter number 16, the Devi and Asura characteristics. Okay, the characters. So first we have seen in the first portion divine or demonic nature, then opinion and outlooks of the demon, how the demon looks alike, and three gates. Okay, Kama, Krodha, and Lobha to hell. So three gates, royal road to hell. Okay, and then we have seen the biggest differentiator between the divine and demonic quality is the adherence to Shastra. A person who adheres to Shastra can be called as divine. A person doesn't adhere to Shastra can be called as demoniac. Okay. So till this time, we have read till this. Okay. So progression from chapter 16. So how the chapter 16 and 17 is connected. So in chapter number 16, Krishna established that faithful followers of Shastra are divine and faithless are demoniac. Then, but what category does a man fit who follow faith, something other than Shastra? Is he in goodness, passion, or ignorance? Okay, so which category he falls? Okay, so now Krishna is going to explain the faith dictated by the acquired modes of nature. Okay, so that we are going to see today. Okay. So now we are going to see faith dictated by acquired modes of material nature in this chapter. So let's see how the faith is divided into three parts. So today chapter number 17, we are going to see the divisions of the faith. Okay, types of conditioned faith, that is faith, austerity, charity, and enjoyer. So this is the mnemonic for today's chapter. Faith. Okay, so we are going to see the division of faith, division of austerity, division of charity, division of enjoyer. Many people charity they confuse. Okay, which charity to do, what charity not to do. So we are going to discuss that also. Okay, so we are going to see faith, austerity, charity, and enjoyer. Okay, so let's move to chapter. So let's start the first part, that is faith. Arjuna started with a query. So Arjuna query. He's asking Arjuna Uvacha, which category? Ye shastra vidimutsarjya yajante saddhayanvitaha tesham nishtatu ka Krishna sattvam ahorajastamaha. Arjuna inquired, O Krishna, what is the situation of those who do not follow the principles of scriptures but worship according to their own imagination? Are they in goodness, in passion, or in ignorance? Okay, some people will be there who won't be following the scriptures, whose faith won't be dictated by scriptures, but they follow the things by their own imagination. I think that this person is very nice, this person is good. Okay, many people may think that okay, this person is Bhagwan. Many people you will see that they are worshipping the many people, they will make God and they will worship like that. Okay, many people will be there. Okay, so which category those people follow? So that is what Arjuna is asking. You see this picture? A person is walking on the coal. Okay, okay. So one person said in the village that I walked on the coal, the burning coal, and my desire got fulfilled. Now every person is walking on the coal. Okay, the burning coal. Why? Because desires got fulfilled. Material desire. Material desire got fulfilled. Okay, and then every person started walking on the coal. Okay, so that is the thing. That is called faith, which doesn't have any scriptural basis. Okay, so how do you acquire the faith? The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, according to the modes of nature acquired by the embodied soul, one's faith can be three kinds: in goodness, in passion, or in ignorance. Now hear about it. So the faith also is divided into three parts, three kinds. That is the goodness, passion, or ignorance. How? Which mode we acquire from the environment? So environment is there full of three modes. Okay. Which mode we acquire from the environment? Okay. So it depends on that. The faith can be of goodness, passion, ignorance. Now hear from it. Now hear about this from me. Okay. So 17.30 3. O son of Bharat, according to one's existence under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. The living entity is said to be a particular faith according to the modes he has acquired. What mode we acquire from the nature, our faith becomes like that. Okay, it may be of goodness, passion, ignorance. And based on that faith, we also worship. Okay, how we worship? So let's see how it is described. Types of worship. Yajante satvika devan yaksha rakshamsi rajasaha pretan bhutaganam channe yajante tamasa janaha. Men in the mode of goodness worship the demigods. Those in the mode of passion worship the demons, and those in the mode of ignorance worship ghosts and spirits. Yajante satvika devan. Satvik, the person who are in the satvik mode, they will worship the demigods, deva. Yaksha Rachamsi Rajasa. The person in the mode of Rajasic mode, they will worship the Yaksha and Rakshasa. Okay, but Tamsha, the mode of Tamogun, they will worship the Preta Bhutagana. Preta and Bhutagana, ghost and spirits. Okay, so which mode we acquire, we worship according to that. Sattvic people, they will worship the demigods. Rajasic people, they will worship the Yaksha and Rakshasa, demons. And Tamasic people, they will worship the ghost and spirits. If you go to the villages, still people are worshipping the ghost and spirit. Leave the villages, even in the cities, people are worshipping the ghost and spirit because of their modes. Okay. It depends on our mode. So, and destiny also depends on that, what we worship. Krishna says, one person who worships me attains me. A person, so it is like that. A person who is worshipping Krishna is in mode of pure goodness. So according to modes we worship. So we'll divide the modes in pure goodness, passion, and ignorance. So a person who is in the mode of pure goodness, they will worship the Krishna. They will devote themselves to Krishna, and their destiny is Vaikuntha Loka, Krishna Loka, Goloka. A person who is in the mode of goodness, what they will do? They will worship the demigods, and they will go to the planet of demigods, heaven. passion. The person who is in the mode of passion, they will worship the demons and they will go to the hellish planets. Person who is in the ignorance, they will worship the ghosts and spirits and they will go to ghostly planets. Okay. So what we worship, what our nature is, according to that, will have our destiny. Okay. So now there is Dr. Frog's philosophy. Okay. So let's see. Those who undergo severe austerity and penances not recommended in the scriptures, performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by the lust and attachment, who are foolish and who torture the material elements of the body as well as super soul dwelling within, are to be known as the demons. Okay, so Krishna is telling who are the demons. They will go undergo severe austerity and penances, which is not recommended obviously in the Shastra, and they perform it for the material gain, out of pride and desire, out of material gain, for the material gain, who is impelled by the lust. They are foolish and who torture the material element in the body as well as the super soul which is dwelling within the body. Okay, so they are torturing the soul as well as super soul, and they are known to be the demons. They are known to be the demons. You see, this person, many part of India, you will find that people are doing different kind of austerity. They are giving pain to different kind of pain to the body. Never mentioned, these things are never mentioned in the Shastra. Nowhere you will find a scripture reference of these kind of austerity people are doing due to their foolishness, and due to pride. Okay, and they are torturing their body as well as the super soul which is dwelling within the body. Okay, so that is the thing. So this is the frog philosophy, that Dr. Frog philosophy. So there was a frog who was living in the well. Okay, so from the birth only he was in the well. He has never gone out of the well. So his world is still limited to the well only. So he has not seen anything outside the well. Okay, so his thinking was, world, how much bigger world can be. Okay, so once a frog from outside world has jumped into the well. Okay, so now he met another frog who is there in the well. So he's asking how big the material world outside, how big the world is outside. Is it 2 times this well? Is it 3 times this well? Is it 5 times this well? Or is it 10 times this well? So the frog which is there inside the well is not able to imagine also that the world can be unlimited times than this world. He cannot imagine. Achintya. It is like achintya to that frog. He cannot imagine how big the outside world can be. The frog who has come from outside, the foreign frog has told that world is unlimited compared to this well. This well is very small. Okay, so that is the thing, and we know very limited. So that is our condition. We know very limited of this world, and we think that this is the only world, and outside this there is nothing. But actually, you see, you compare the Goloka chart, that Brahmaji is creating 14 planetary systems, and out of 14 planetary systems, there is one planet Earth, and out of that one planet Earth, there is one country is there, and in one country we are living in a very small place. Imagine how Brahmaji, how the planetary systems are arranged, and so many planets are there like this. So many planetary systems are there, not one, so many. Okay, and they are coming from the Mahavishnu, and they are compared to just like core of Mahavishnu. These big systems are compared. They are coming from the core of Mahavishnu. Imagine how big Mahavishnu would be. Okay, and Mahavishnu is lying on the Karna ocean, and that Karna ocean is nothing compared to the spiritual world. Okay, so imagine how big this material world or the spiritual world are. But we are not able to think because of our frog philosophy. We have not seen it. Okay, and we try to comprehend the world like that only. Okay, with our tiny mind, we try to compare this world. We try to see this world. That is called the frog philosophy. Okay. Next part, the diet part. Okay, so you are what you eat. Okay, you become what you eat. So let's see what is there in the dietary part. Okay. Niti Gupta Mataji is asking, what if a demon does not worship anyone? If a person does not worship anyone, that is atheist. Okay, atheist. That is called atheist. Okay, they think that this world is suddenly made. Now, no one has made this world. Like I am waking up 10 o'clock in the morning, and there is breakfast ready in place in front of me, and I am thinking, no one has made this breakfast. This breakfast has this is for me. It has been made. Okay, automatically made for me. Okay, like that they will think. So actually, some beautiful the breakfast or the anything which is beautiful or anything which is there in person is Lord. Okay, so that is the thing. Is my audio very low? Can anyone confirm? Is my audio very low? No, good enough, fine. Not at mine. Okay, sometimes it's proper. So audio is okay. So you are what you eat. Let's see what we are and what we are eating. Okay. So the food is also divided into three modes. Okay. Goodness, passion, ignorance. Satoguni food, Rajoguni food, and Tamasic food. Okay. So let's see all the food one by one. First, we are going to see foods in the mode of goodness. Okay. You see this picture? So nice foods are there. So nice food stuffs. Juicy fruits, healthy fruits. Okay. Juicy and yeah, such a colorful green fruits, food items, fresh foods. So actually, these are the food in the mode of goodness. So you see the description. Food dear to those in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life. Important. It increases the duration of life. Purify one's existence. Important. And give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Important. Okay. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to heart. So the food in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life. Then it will be good for our health. It gives strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Happiness, satisfaction one gets when one eats the food in the mode of goodness. Duration of life, purify one's existence. It leads to purification. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to heart. You must have experienced it when we eat food like this, fresh food, very nice food. Our mind is also very peaceful. When we eat food that is very spicy, very chilly, full of chili, spicy, burning, we get irritated. Okay, so those kind of when we eat, actually every person goes through this. Okay, when we eat, and every person has experience of this. When we eat food related to that, we have the experience that how we feel. Okay, so food also affect our mindset. Okay, so let's see. Food in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life, purify one's existence, give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are, what is the quality? Juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to heart. Okay, so these are the food in the mode of goodness. So now see food in the mode of passion. So what are the food in the mode of passion? You see the picture, chili. You see the picture, junk food. You see the picture, burning in the mouth. Okay. So food that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry, and burning are dear to those in the mode of passion. The people who are in the mode of passion, they want the food which is too spicy, too sour, too salty, full of oil. Okay, hot, pungent, dry, burning. Burning. You see, once you eat, the whole night your mouth is burning like that. So these are these will cause irritation. Okay? Irritation to the body as well as mind. You see, so these are the food which are dear to the people who are in the mode of passion. Such food causes distress. Distress, everyone knows it will cause distress, misery, and at last it will lead to disease. Okay, mind also affected, body also affected in the food in the mode of passion. So actually the food which is in the mode of goodness, actually we should eat. And the food which is in the mode of passion, Though they are food, we should avoid them. Okay, we should avoid them because it leads to disease, it leads to distress, it leads to misery. Okay, so these are the food in the mode of passion. Now it comes the food in the mode of ignorance. Certain foods are there which are in the mode of ignorance. The food which should not eat, that people are eating, that is called in the mode of ignorance. Okay, so the food prepared more than 3 hours before being eaten. 3 hours. Food that is tasteless, decomposed, and putrid. And food consisting of remnants and untouchable things is dear to those who are in the mode of darkness or mode of ignorance. Mode of goodness means knowledge. Mode of ignorance means no knowledge, ignorance, darkness. Okay, so the person who is in the mode of goodness will eat the food which is in the which is healthy to heart, which causes good health, which increases the duration of life. Those things a person will eat when he is in the mode of goodness. But a person who is in the mode of ignorance, he will eat opposite. He will do just opposite things. He will eat the thing which is even not touchable. Not touchable. That thing the person is eating, and that is causing distress, misery, bad health, everything to the person. Okay, so that is called the food which is not even touchable, decomposed, tasteless. These foods are dear to those who are in the mode of ignorance. The food which we should not eat, not touch, people are eating those food. That is called mode of ignorance. So you see non-vegetarian food, in which mode it will come? That comes in the mode of ignorance. Okay. Hot, spicy food, so much spicy, so much chili, it will come in the mode of Rajogun, okay, or the mode of passion. Decomposed, putrid food, okay. So many days has happened, there is fungus on the food, okay, and people are eating non-vegetarian food, okay, fungus full food. So these are the things, decomposed food. And there is diseases also related to the food habit. It is not like that it will affect only your mentality. It will affect your body. So body, mentality, misery, distress, everything will happen just by choosing the wrong food. Okay. So you are what you eat. You have to make choice. Okay. Between this and this. How to make choice? Again, same thing. You have the power of or the freedom of making decision. You are the desire maker. Okay, you can make desires, and you have the power to choose. Ye yathamam prapaddante tam sathaiva bhajami ham. You have the power to choose. Okay, which one you want, this one or this one, and based on that you will become this one or this one. Okay, it doesn't only affect the body; it will affect the mindset. Everything will be affected. Okay, a person who are trying to progress in the spiritual life, he should not be dependent on the tamasic and rajasic food. Okay, he should be satoguni. His food should be satoguni. His nature should be satoguni. He should be living in satoguna. Okay, that's why we should be living a pure life, purified life, based on the 4 regulative principles. Okay, 4 basic pillars of dharma. You are what you eat. Make healthy choices. The food we eat, it is broken in 3 components. The gross component will change to stool. The middle component will be absorbed in flesh and it will give you energy. And the subtle component will be absorbed in the mind and it will change the consciousness. A person who regularly eats Krishnaprasadam, a person who regularly eats the prasadam, his consciousness will be gradually becoming Krishna consciousness. Okay, his consciousness will be changing to Krishna consciousness gradually. Okay, so that is the thing. Krishnaprasadam is powerful. So that the D part I was talking, A, B, C, D, D for devotion as well as diet. When we eat Krishnaprasadam, our devotion increases, our consciousness toward Krishna increases, our consciousness becomes Krishna consciousness. We become more progressive, more favorable for the devotion. Okay, so that is the thing. So that is the 3 parts of the food which we eat. So rather eat Krishnaprasadam because it is favorable for our spiritual life. So how to make Krishnaprasadam? First, prepare bhoga for Krishna. With the consciousness that I am going to offer this food to Krishna. Okay, let's make food very nicely for Krishna. Let's make it as nicely as possible for Krishna so that Krishna will be very satisfied by eating this food. So I'm not making this food for myself. I'm making it for Krishna, and Krishna will be very happy to eat this food. Okay. So prepare bhoga for Krishna, cook with good consciousness. Consciousness that I'm going to offer it to Krishna. I'm making this food for Krishna. That is called good consciousness. Then offer to Krishna with love and devotion. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhakta prayachati. With love and devotion, a patra pushpa phal atoy. Okay. We can offer to Krishna. So the food which we have made, okay, we offer to Krishna with love and devotion, and Krishna tastes it and it becomes prasadam and returns it back to us. Okay. And we honor the prasadam. So that is called honoring the prasadam with love and devotion. And result of taking Krishna prasadam, our mind changes to Krishna, our consciousness changes to Krishna consciousness. Our life become more favorable for Krishna consciousness. Gradually progress in spiritual life, and the diet part is very important. Diet part is very important. Okay. So that is the thing. A person who regularly eats Krishna prasadam, maybe knowingly, maybe unknowingly, gradually he become favorable for Krishna consciousness. Gradually his devotion for Krishna will increase. Okay. So that is the thing. So the thing is, what we eat, we become like that. Food is very important. What we eat will become like that gradually. Okay. Then we are coming for the sacrifices. Of sacrifices, the sacrifices performed according to the directions of the scripture as a matter of duty by those who desire no rewards is of nature of goodness. According to scripture rules, the sacrifices and as a matter of duty with no desire in return. Okay. And already everyone knows what is the sacrifice in Kali Yuga. It is the chanting of the holy name. Okay. No price is there in chanting, nothing. No money involved. Okay. Just person has do it to chant. Earlier Yuga, fire sacrifices used to happen. People used to they used to use so much money for the fire sacrifices. Earlier days. Okay, but nowadays in Kali Yuga days, the inexpensive sacrifice is the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Inexpensive, no cost involved. Okay, zero cost, free. Okay, so that is the thing. So that is the sacrifice in the mode of goodness. Prescribed dharma in Kali Yuga is Sankirtan Yagna. Sankirtan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduced this Sankirtan Yagna. Okay, when we chant in alone, we chant in a home, that is called japa. When we chant outside for every person to hear, for every animals to hear, it is for the benefit of every person, every animal, everything. Okay, that is called Sankirtan Yagna. So that was the faith path. Now we are going to the austerities. Okay. So 3 austerities we'll see. Austerity of the body, austerity of the speech, and austerity of the mind. How the speech, mind, and the body have austerity. Austerity means tapasya, tap. Okay. So the austerity of the body consists of worship of the Supreme Lord. The first is worship. Okay. Worship of the Supreme Lord. So the austerity of the body consists of worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmana, the spiritual master, and superiors like father and mother. Okay. So these are the senior people, senior devotee and the Supreme Lord, like Supreme Lord, Brahmana, spiritual master, superiors like father and mother, worshipping them. Bowing down in front of them, you see, this person is giving Dandvat Pranam. Okay. Mataji is giving Dandvat Pranam. Okay. So that is called bowing down in front of Krishna, bowing down in front of senior devotees. Okay. So that is called worship. Second thing, cleanliness. Cleanliness of the body, daily keeping this body clean. This body is gift from the Lord to us. Okay, so that we can perfect our life and we can go back to Godhead. Okay, so we should be taking care of this body very nicely. So we should be cleaning it. Okay. Simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. Simplicity, simple living. Okay. Celibacy, celibacy, brahmachari. Okay, so that is the thing. And non-violence, not killing the other, and non-violence. One another meaning I have told you last class. Okay, so that is called non-violence. So these are the austerity for the body. Austerity of the speech, how we should speak. What is the tapasya of speech? Okay, so austerity of speech consists of speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and non-agitating to others. How our words should be? It should be truthful. It should be based on the truth. Pleasing, though it should be truthful, it should be pleasing to others. It should not hurt them. Okay, beneficial. Whole day the people are working, the people are talking. No meaning is there. What is the meaning of speaking so many words if there is no meaning? Okay, there is no meaning. Okay, so the thing is, it should be beneficial to others. We should not be like chapar every time. Okay, we should not be speaking every time. We should be talking, and we should be talking limited, and that should be beneficial to others. Okay, and non-agitating to others. It should not agitate their minds. And also in regularly reciting the Vedic literature, reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Shastra, okay, glorifying them, okay, reading. These are called austerity of the speech. Now comes the mind, austerity of the mind. Satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence are the austerity of the mind. What is the austerity of the mind? Simplicity, satisfaction, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence. Okay. So these are the austerities. So three austerity we have seen: the body, austerity of the body, austerity of the speech, and last austerity of the mind. Okay. Why Vibhishana led pure life even though he was surrendered. He was surrounded by the demons. He was doing the austerity of the body, mind, and speech. Okay. And he was surrounded by the demons. His brother was demon, his full family was demon. The place where he was living was full of demon. There was no devotees. Still he was doing the austerity, and he become a devotee of Lord Ram, and he was declared king of Lanka after the death of Ravan. Okay. So that was the thing. Vibhishana led a pure life. Pure life means doing the austerity of the body, mind, and speech. Okay. Then body, mind, and speech austerity. What are the austerity performed by the devotees? These threefold austerity, that is body, mind, and speech, performed with transcendental faith by man, not expecting material benefit, but engaged only for the sake of the Supreme, is called austerity in the goodness. Not for ourselves, doing it for Supreme, that is called austerity in the goodness. Okay. So now we are coming to the charity part. Charity, how we should give charity. Okay. So now charity in the goodness. Charity given out of duty. For as a matter of duty, just giving the charity as a matter of duty, that's called charity given out of duty. Without expectation of return, and at proper time and place, and to a worthy person, is considered to be in the mode of goodness. Without expectation of return, we should not be expecting return. At proper time and place, and to a worthy person, is considered to be in the mode of goodness. Okay. So we should not be like, we are giving charity. People are engaged in giving charity, but they give out of, I want certain thing in the return. Okay. I want name, fame. Then they are giving the charity. That is not in the mode of goodness. Proper person should be there. Okay. We are going through our highway, and we met certain people. Okay. So certain people who are like looking like beggars. Okay. I don't know who the person is, what they will do with my charity. No, I don't know. So I will give the charity. Okay. So that is not the proper place, person. Okay. And to a worthy person. Proper place and time should be there, and worthy person should be there. So as a matter of duty, without expectation of return, then proper time and place, at pilgrimage place, during solar or eclipse or lunar eclipse. Okay, like Ekadasi days are there. Many people prefer doing the charity on Ekadasi days. Okay, to a worthy person, example, qualified Brahmana or a Vaishnava, a person who is qualified Brahmana or a Vaishnava who can utilize the money for the propagation of Krishna consciousness, for spreading the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, for who is working for Krishna. If you are giving that person, that is called a qualified Brahmana or a Vaishnava. Condemned charity. There is one condemned charity given to a poor but unworthy candidate. Poor candidate is there and that is unworthy. If you are giving that way, maybe he is misutilizing the money in that, he is misutilizing the money. Okay, you have given the money for something else and he is doing the money with the money something else only. Okay, even the person who has given the money, he will get the return, the result. That's why we should be very careful to whom we are giving the charity. We should not be ignorant of the fact that where our charity is going. Is it involved in something wrong work? Is it involved in good work or what work? Okay, so because we will be getting the return. Okay, so that is the thing. So condemned charity given to a poor but unworthy candidate. Such charity does not offer any spiritual advancement. Any spiritual advancement. Okay. Unworthy person. Now we are going to see charity in the passion. You see this picture? This person is holding a camera and he's trying to give, he's not giving, trying to give charity to some poor people. He's clicking the picture and taking the money back in his pocket and he's leaving. And he's putting the picture in all of the Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere. People are, okay, how nice person you are giving charity. I'm very encouraged by your endeavors. Okay, like that. Praise, they want praise. So the charity performed with the expectation of some return. I want something in return, name, fame, money, something. Okay, or with a desire for fruitive returns. Some returns we are expecting, then that is not in the mode of goodness, that is in the mode of passion. Or in a grudging mood, I do not want to give charity, but some people are compelling me to give the charity. Like our boss, he said that our boss was saying that his wife is running an NGO and we all the employee of the company will have to give charity this month. Okay, like that. So the person doesn't want to give charity, but someone is compelling. Okay, so that is in the grudging mood. We don't want, but in the grudging mood we are giving. Okay, so that is called in grudging mood, that we don't want to give. Okay, so that is not in the goodness, that call in the mode of passion. Okay, so not, or in a grudging mood is said to be charity in the mode of passion. We want something in return. In the grudging mood, if you are giving, that is called charity in the mode of passion. Now comes the charity in the mode of ignorance. And charity performed at impure place. We don't know where we are giving, impure place. At an improper time. To an unworthy person. Person is not worthy of taking charity. He may misutilize the charity, or without proper attention and respect. Proper attention, we are not aware where the money is going, what will be happening to the money. And respect is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Without proper respect, we are giving the charity, we are not respecting. Okay, so that is called in the mode of ignorance. Improper place, improper time, improper person. This person, this small kid is giving charity to this smoker. He need help I need help for the weeds. Okay, he need to smoke. And this small fellow, this poor fellow is giving charity. Oh, this person needs charity. He need to smoke. Improper person. Okay, and the without proper attention, this money is going to, he is going to buy the weed and going to smoke it. Okay, improper place, improper time, unworthy person. Not a good charity. This is called charity in the mode of ignorance. Now we'll see the enjoyer part. The fourth part, enjoyer. Om Tat Sat. Okay. So ultimately, who is the enjoyer of all the charity, all the tapasya, all the penances which you do? Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer. So it is said that from the beginning of creation, the three words Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. These three symbolic representations were used by the Brahmana while chanting the hymns of the Veda and during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme. So earlier days when the charity, when the anything or the sacrifice or the penances, anything the Rishi Muni used to do, they used to recite the Om Tat Sat. What is the meaning of Om Tat Sat? We are going to see. But the thing is, it was said because of to getting free from the defects of one sacrifice, austerity, and charity. When we are offering it to Krishna, the defects is getting free from the defects. So the effects are negligible now. Okay, after offering it to Krishna or Vishnu. So we are making the effect of the or the defect of the sacrifice, austerity, and charity negligible. Okay. So the word Om. Om means Krishna, Vishnu, we know. Okay. So therefore, the transcendentalist undertaking performance of the sacrifice, charity, and penances in accordance with the scriptural regulations begins always with Om to attain the Supreme. Om. They will begin with Supreme Om. Okay. Om means Vishnu. So it explained that lotus feet of Vishnu are the supreme devotional platform. So all things which we are doing, it is dedicated to Vishnu. Okay. So the Om word meaning Vishnu. Now we see the meaning, second meaning Tat. Tat meanings detached mood. Okay. We are the results, we are not attached to the results. That is the meaning of Tat. So without desiring fruitive results, one should perform various kind of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Tat. Detached mode. Without desire of fruitive returns. The purpose of such transcendental activity to get free from the material entanglement. Material entanglement. When we are not desiring the fruits of return, that is called Tat, and it will free us from the material entanglement. Okay. So Tat means detached work. Om means Vishnu, Tat means detached work. Okay. The third one, Sat. Sat means Satya. Satya means the thing which is always Satya. Satya means always truth. When we are doing it for Krishna, that is Sat. Okay. So the absolute truth is the objective of devotional service, and it is indicated by word Sat. The performance of such sacrifice is called Sat, as are all works of sacrifice, penance, and charity, which, true to the absolute nature, are performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Pritha. Okay. So the absolute truth, performer, and all works of sacrifice, charity, and penances performed to please Lord are called Sat. Satya means if you are doing it for Krishna, that is called Sat. Asat means if you are doing for us. Asat means that we are doing for temporary returns, temporary results, temporary body. Okay, and we are doing it for this, then it is called Asat. Okay, so next Sloka describe the word Asat. Asat means anything done as sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in Supreme, O son of Pritha, is impermanent. Asat means impermanent. It is called Asat and is useless both in this and next life. So this is Asat. If you are doing it for ourselves, that is Asat. Asat means it won't be helpful for this life as well as next life. If you are offering for Krishna, that is Sat. It is always, this is permanent. Impermanent means Asat. Sat means permanent. So Om Tat Sat. Om means Vishnu. Tat means with detached mood. Sat means offered to Krishna. Okay. So that is the thing. The meaning of Om Tat Sat. So earlier days when the Rishi Munis, they do any sacrifice, any penance, any activity, they will offer it to Krishna by saying Om Tat Sat. Okay. Like that. So that was today's chapter. Let's summarize it. So we have seen today that conditioned faith is of three types in the mode of passion, goodness, passion, ignorance. The person who is in the mode of goodness, they will worship the Devata. The person who is in the mode of passion, they will worship the demons. The person who are in the mode of ignorance, they will worship the ghost and the ghostly planet and spirits. Okay. Then we have seen the food, which is divided into three parts. The food in the mode of goodness, that will be very healthy, that will give you health, that will give good good health. Okay, it will increase the duration of life, it will cause the purification of existence. These food are in the mode of goodness. The passion food, too salty, too sour, okay, too spicy, bitter, Okay, and these will cause distress, this will cause misery, this will decrease the duration of life. Okay, so the thing is that, and then comes the ignorance, the food which is untouchable more than 3 hours after cooking, decomposed, putrefied food. If you are eating, that comes in the mode of ignorance. Okay, the food which is untouchable and we are eating, that is called in the mode of ignorance. Okay, so that was the food. Then austerity of the body, mind, and speech we have seen. Austerity for the body, we have seen that worshipping the Lord, cleanliness, celibacy. Okay, so and so these things we have seen in the austerity for the body. Then we have seen the austerity for the speech. We should be truthful. Okay, it should be truthful, beneficial to other. Okay, and it should not hurt them, others. These are the austerity for the speech. Then austerity for the mind. Austerity of the mind is not getting diverted to the material things, keeping the mind focused on the spiritual things. Okay, like purification of one existence, gravity, what we are doing, this should be deep, the meaning should be there, it should not be like superficial. Okay, purification of one existence. So these are called the austerity for the mind. Then the charity in the mode of goodness to proper person, to proper place, proper time. If we are giving, then that is called in the mode of goodness without expecting return, obviously. Okay, and mode of passion, if you are expecting some return and in the grudging mood, that is called in the mode of passion. Mode of ignorance, if you are giving to improper place, unworthy person, improper place, impure place, impure time, unworthy person, without knowledge of proper knowledge of without proper respect and knowledge, if you are giving the charity, that comes in the mode of ignorance. Then the enjoyer, the supreme enjoyer is Lord Sri Krishna himself. Okay, and earlier days people used to the Rishi Munis used to have this word of Om Tat Sat. Om means Vishnu, Tat means with detached mood, Sat means offering, after offering to Vishnu. So before performing any sacrifice, austerity, they will recite this Om Tat Sat. Okay, and then they'll offer to Krishna. So this we have read in today's chapter number 17. So I'll unmute every person to chant with me. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Okay. Do we have any question? So we have few questions.
Yes, Prabhuji, I will read out.
Yes.
I didn't understand austerity of mind.
Mind austerity means not deviating it to the material things, keeping it fixed in the spiritual things. Okay, that is called austerity of the mind. Yes, Mataji.
Next question, Prabhuji. Yes, I will read out. Please send the link, quiz link in WhatsApp group. Okay, it will be shared today. Next one. Guruji, what if one feeds animals? Is he a goodness or in passion mode?
If he is feeding the animals, so actually if you see earlier days, they before taking feed, they will try to feed everyone. Okay, they will go out of their home, they will look after if there is any person who has not eaten, a person who or any animal is there who is hungry, they will feed them first. Okay, then they will eat. Okay, so it is culture to feed first the hungry animals or the hungry people, then feed ourselves. So that is different thing. Okay, so that is a culture only. To feed the other people, then whatever is left, they can feed themselves like that. Or the animals, the first the roti they used to make, they will give to the animals, like the cow which is there in the home, like that. So the feeding one's animal is maybe in the goodness, maybe passion, or maybe ignorance. Okay, So some kind of animal, if you are feeding overfed animal, you are giving something like the, like you can say as it was like previously it was like culture to feed the animals first and then feed themselves. Okay, so like it was like that.
So after charity, should we always say Om Tat Sat?
Om Tat Sat, that is described as mood. What is the mood should be? Okay, to give the charity. If you are giving the charity, what should be the mood? By just saying Om Tat Sat and giving the charity, if the boss has ordered the employee, give the charity for NGO of my wife, and you are saying Om Tat Sat and giving the charity in the mode of passion, that is not the charity in the mode of goodness. So the thinking should be like that I'm giving this to a proper person, proper place, proper Brahmana, Vaishnava, for the propagation of culture, okay, propagation of Krishna consciousness, then that can be called as charity in the mode of goodness. Okay.
Next one.
Idli, dosa, vada, these foods come under which category? Obviously, these food will come under the mode of goodness. If you are putting too much chili, too much spicy, then it will become in the mode of passion. If you are keeping it for more than 3 hours, 4 hours, and it is decomposed, 1 or 2 days you have kept, now it is not touchable, not eatable, and people are eating, that will become in the mode of ignorance. Okay.
Next question is, time of death is fixed. So how can goodness food increase the duration of life?
So we think that it is fixed, but it is dependent on what we are eating. Okay. It is like that. If a person is eating like food in the mode of passion or ignorance only, his time of death is fixed. That is, his life will be very less. Okay. Because every person's food habit, everything is known. It is not like that we are doing anything. Everything is known to Lord. Okay. Based on that, the time of death is fixed. Okay. You can say like that.
Next question. Among many avatar of Vishnu, is Krishna avatar perfect? So we can worship Krishna. Can we worship only Rama, not Krishna?
May depend on that, depend on you. If you feel more attached to Rama, then worship Rama. If you feel more attached to Krishna, then worship Krishna. Okay. So both are Vaishnava only. The both are Vaishnava. So these are Vaishnava. The people who are worshipping Rama, Krishna, or Vishnu, all are Vaishnava. Okay. So you feel attached to whom, you can worship that. Okay. If you feel more attached to Ram, you worship Ram. Okay. The thing is, you should follow the teachings. Following doesn't mean that we just go to temple and just we say Jai Shri Ram, that is over. This is not like that. Okay. Following means following the teachings what is there. Okay. Following means what the teachings which we are following in our life. Okay. If person is following anything and he is doing anything, okay, and he's telling that I am follower Ram. No, you are not a follower of Ram. Follower of Ram, take the example of Hanumanji. Okay, Hanumanji, be like Hanumanji. Then it can be called as your follower of Ram. Okay, so like that, do the endeavors to become like Hanumanji. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so following doesn't mean just only going to the temple and telling every person that I am follower of Ram, putting the status of Ramji like that. No, it is not called the follower. Follower, they will include the teachings of the person they are following in their life. Okay, if a person is there who is following Lord Sri Krishna, he will follow the teachings which is there in Bhagavad Gita. Clearly mentioned, everything is very nicely mentioned. Okay, so everything is Ram or Krishna, anyone you can follow based on you. Okay, depend on you what you want to follow, but you should follow the teaching. So for we have Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has personally spoken the Bhagavad Gita teachings. We follow that. We take inspiration from the life of Rama. So it is not like that the person who are following Krishna, he won't follow the Ram. Okay, we consider all equal only. Okay, the Ram is the incarnation of Krishna only. We consider like that, and we worship Krishna. Okay, so what you want, what depends on you. Okay,
Next question. Want to know, our Hare Krishna mantra is created by Chaitanya Prabhu ISKCON, or it has appeared before, or statement somewhere else?
So it comes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this Mahamantra for for all the followers, and it appears before, I think, Kali Sandarsana or somewhere it appeared. So the Shastra reference is also there. Okay, so it appeared before also, and it is obviously given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the ISKCON followers, or the not ISKCON followers. Before the ISKCON follower, it was ISKCON comes into the Brahma Madhva Goddess Sampradaya. Okay, and it is like everywhere. You can find it everywhere, and many people, they are following this Mahamantra. Okay, they are chanting and they are purifying their life. Okay, so that is the thing. And I think it appeared in Nara. I am exact the reference I'm not knowing, but it appears. Okay, like that. I'll search and tell you.
Next question. We perform puja at home on different occasions. Puja is performed with faith, but we also pray.
We perform puja at home on different occasions. Puja is performed with faith, but we also pray good for our well-being. Is it wrong? Is it not an offer to God? So thing is, mainly we are offering, we are asking something in the material thing in the return. Okay, so that is the main purpose when we do demigod worship at home. Okay, every Diwali we'll worship the Lakshmi Ji. Where is Vishnu? Nowhere. Why to perform Vishnu? We want only dhan. Okay, like that we worship. So we want something in return, and we worship according to that. So that is not pure desire. Okay, so our desire should be pure for the devotion, for the service. Okay, so that is called the devotional service. Okay, if we are worshipping and we want, okay, give me some dhan, sukh, sampati. Okay, should not have any disease in our life. If these things are there, that is not a yoga part. Okay, there is difference between the karma kanda and yoga. Okay, karma kanda a person is doing for himself. He wants something in return, and yoga means he is trying to connect to the Lord. Okay, when we perform puja at home and different occasion, we are not trying to connect ourselves with the Lord. We just want something in the return. We want auspiciousness in our home, auspiciousness in our environment. We want something good should happen. We don't want to connect ourselves to the Lord. Okay, so that is the thing. Satish Prabhu is again asking. Yes, Mataji, please read out.
I'm reading. Suppose I give some money to an orphanage with a good intention of helping, but what if the caretaker over there misutilizes that money? Am I at fault?
Yes, you are at fault, because the return of the karma of your sacrifice will return to you. Okay, you have given the charity. See, the charity of for the orphanage you are giving. Okay, with good intention of helping. Okay, we give the charity for the good intention helping. Okay, and if he is using that money for something very bad. Okay, something very bad. Imagine something very bad. So the return of that, the fruits for that will return to the performer of the activity as well as the person who has given the charity. Okay, so it is like chain. Okay, so many people are engaged. Okay, like that. So it is called group karma, a karma in which the group is involved. Okay, if a person is there who is doing wrong activity, he has accumulated money from 10 people. 10 people also will get the karma of the bad karma, bad return of the karma. Okay, so that is the thing. So the person who has been engaged in the karma, that's why it is called, where the money is going, we should be knowing. Okay, it is not like we should be unknown where the money is going, what is happening to our money. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, is it going for the service or it is going for something else? If we wish for better health for ourselves and our family, then how can it be material requirement? So that is material requirement only. This body And this family is also material. This body is also material. Okay, this body is also material. This family is also material. This is not the spiritual thing. This body is not the spiritual. This family is not the spiritual. Okay, how many family we had previously? How many births we had previously? We don't know. Okay, if I say my mother, my father, which mother, father? This family's mother, father, this life mother, father, or previous life mother, father? Which life? Every life I have different mother, father. Every life I have different body. So this body is not me. This mother, father is not me. Okay, so that is the thing. If we wish for better health for ourselves or our family, then how can it be material requirement? Okay, so that is the thing. Some people are like confused. Okay, so there is difference between that. That's why I explained. There is difference between karma kanda and karma yoga. Karma yoga means connect to Krishna. If there is no Krishna, there is no connection to Krishna, that is not karma yoga or any yoga. If there is only me, and my family are only material things only, so that is called karma kanda. Okay, people perform Vedic rituals for the material gains. For the material gains, that is called karma kanda. Okay, that is not karma yoga. That is called karma kanda. Okay.
Next question. So what I have understood so far is Krishna is supreme. We should unconditionally surrender to him through pure bhakti, ananya bhakti, and involve in devotional service and do ABCD and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Is this correct, Prabhuji?
So the thing is, what is the goal of life? Okay, the goal of life is not to become material rich, okay, or to accumulate money, enjoy unconditionally. Okay, I will enjoy, I will chill, I will do everything, I will enjoy, I will accumulate so much money, I will give charity, I will enjoy. Not like that. That is not the goal of life. This goal of life will end after the ending. So after this life is this life ends. Okay, there is another life. Life after life, life after this death is also there, and we have to take care of that. And that we can take care when we are living. This Bhagavad Gita describes how we can attain perfection in this life so that we don't have to take the next body in the material world. Okay, and that you have correctly understood, that one person who knows, when we remember the Chatushloki Gita in 10th chapter, when person knows that Krishna is the supreme, a person who knows that Krishna is the supreme, the wise person will devote himself to Krishna. Okay, then how Krishna reciprocate? Krishna will give bhakti, buddhi yogam to that person so that he can come back to Krishna. That is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. That you have understood that so far as Krishna is the supreme, we should unconditionally surrender to him through pure bhakti. Yes, when we have contaminated desires, when we have contamination in ourselves, okay, even if we go to the Goloka, what we will do there? What we will do? If so, the thing is, desires are not going to change. We carry the desires from one life to another. Okay, and when our desires, think of yourself, what desires you have. Are these desires pure? Are these desires contaminated? If contaminated desires are there, we are going to get body according to that. If contaminated desires are there, suppose if you go to Krishna Loka also, like a Dham place are there in the earth also. So suppose you go to the Dham place and that is, suppose that is Krishna Loka only. What you will do there? Your desires are not purified. Earlier I was describing that Krishna Loka, every stone is like Chintamani stone. Whatever you ask, it will give. A person with desires like us, if we'll go there, we'll try, okay, Chintamani stone is there. Let's collect this stone. Let's collect this stone, and we'll ask many things like that. That is our desires will do, because our desires are not purified. And see the gopis who are there in the Goloka, they are not considering, for them this is not a valuable thing only. Okay, so that is the desires. Our desires need to purify. So the main thing is, we need to purify our desires. We need to purify our consciousness. We should make our consciousness as Krishna conscious. That is the main aim of this life, and that is being explained how we can do that in Bhagavad Gita. And correctly you have said the starting point is ABCD. Okay, chant and be happy. That is the thing. And chanting is Yuga Dharma.
Next
Neeti
question.
Gupta Mataji are asking again.
Yes, yes.
Our father, mother loves us so much, but Krishna is our real father. I want to know who loves us more, mother, father, or our Krishna? Which mother, father? This life, mother, father, or your previous life, mother, father? Previous life also you had mother, father. That was different. Previous to previous also you had mother, father. That is different. Okay. When we take birth, we have certain depth. We had certain depth to our mother and father. And for that, we need to do karma. Okay. Because we have this body and we have got this body, and this body is gift of Krishna, and this body we have got through our mother and father. That's why we are in debt of our mother and father. And that's why we need to do karma. Okay. And that's why we need to take care of our mother, father. Okay. To get relief from those debt. Okay. So that is the thing. So when we come to this world, we have many debt. Like with mother, father, we have debt. With this nature, we had debt. Okay, so we are indebted. Okay, and when we do karma, we can, the karma, main purpose of karma is to get free from these indebtations. Okay, but our real purpose of life is to surrender to Krishna and reach Krishna Loka. Okay, so that is our real purpose of life. So our mother, father, family change every time. It is not like that, it is fixed. Okay.
Next question, Prabhuji. This is regarding respecting others. If a person senior in age is doing wrong things, should we respect him or her looking at the age or their actions?
Should we respect him or looking at the age or their action? So if he's doing wrong things, actually we should not respect them. Okay, so like that.
If
One question, nothing is ours. Yes, one
nothing is ours,
there.
and where is the question of indebtedness?
So the thing is, this body we have got by Krishna. Okay, Krishna has given this body, but we have come to this world, okay, through mother and father and this nature. Okay, we are taking everything from the nature and we are indebted. So when we do karma and we offer to Krishna, when we offer to Krishna, Krishna will fulfill every demands. Okay, we have got this body through Krishna, and when we offer to Krishna, there comes the role of sacrifice. We have seen the sacrifice part in chapter number 3, chapter number 4. Why we should offer sacrifice? Because everything we are getting from Krishna, from this nature, from this environment. Okay, and there comes that's why we are indebted. And when we do sacrifices, all the indebtations are over. Okay.
Next question. Is intercaste marriage wrong as per Bhagavad Gita?
Where is intercaste? So there is, as per Bhagavad Gita, the caste word is not there. The Varna system is there. Okay, Varna system. Varna system means the based on our karma. Okay. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they're based on their karma. Okay. And as per Bhagavad Gita, there's caste word was not there in Bhagavad Gita. So intercaste marriage, how can be wrong as per Bhagavad Gita if there is no caste word only? Okay. Okay. Any other question?
I mean, can Brahmin marry a Shudra?
I mean, which Brahman? Based on the birth? Based on the birth? Not mentioned, not mentioned anywhere. Okay. Yes. So Brahman based on the birth can marry a Shudra which is based on the birth. Okay. What is the quality of Brahman? We'll see. The next chapter we'll see the qualities of Brahman. We don't see that if a person is eating meat and he has taken birth in the Brahmana, he is lower than the Shudra also. Okay. His karma is lower than Shudra. He's taken birth in the Brahmana family. He's lower than the Brahmana. He's lower than the Shudra. Okay. When his karma is lower than Shudra, whether he has taken birth in the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, he's lower than the Shudra. Okay, like that. So what to tell of the caste which is based on the birth? Okay, there is no meaning of caste based on the birth. Okay, if you are doing an activity which is lower than the Shudra, whether you have taken birth in a Brahmana or a Shudra, what is the meaning? You are lower than Shudra. That is the real thing. Your birth is not your qualification. Okay, your working is your qualification. What consciousness you have, how you are working. If a Shudra is there, his activity is more than a Brahmana. Okay, he should be considered a Vaishnava. Okay, so that is the thing. Apurva Mataji asking, people in the mode of ignorance gets more and more away from Krishna, then how will they be able to be attached with Krishna to go to Bhagavad Dham? It depends on the mercy. Okay, when we try to progress in the devotional life, we need mercy of the devotees, mercy of the Lord. Okay, so that is the thing. So like even this Kali Yuga is full of people who are in the mode of ignorance, who are mode of passion. Okay, and Lord is very merciful in this Kali Yuga. Lord comes in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he is very merciful. He is giving this secret of going back to Krishna Loka to everyone, even to the people who are ignorant, who are passionate. Okay, and he is giving the mercy to everyone. So the thing is, a person who is in the passion and ignorance can also go to Bhagavad Dham based on the mercy. Association, when we associate with the sadhu people, the people who are in the sattvic nature, or in the Vaishnava, pure Vaishnava, once we met a pure Vaishnava, we can that can change ourselves to the Vaishnava. Okay, so association is very important in this. Okay.
Next question. Yes, Prabhuji, I am reading. We were created imperfect by Krishna purposefully, so that we can go through all of this and reach Krishna. Where we created.
So the thing is, this world is made, this world is under Maya. Okay, so this world is taken care by Maya. Okay, how much we try to become perfect, we won't be perfect. We will be always there will be always defect. Okay, so this world is maintained by Maya. Okay, so that is the thing. And a person who has taken birth here, he is under the control of Maya. So that is the thing. Aloka Prabhuji is asking, Krishna didn't state it anywhere, Brahmana, Vaishya, etc. by birth, and Prabhuji, we developed these caste systems which are wrong, and why such false caste system developed? Okay, so this caste system developed as the time progressed and foreign invasion was there. Okay, so based on that, our caste also changed. The Varna system also changed, and we are wrongly perceiving it as the caste system. Okay.
Next question.
Anyone can be Brahmana if he sees intellectual, irrespective of the caste. Yes, there are qualities of Brahmana which I will discuss in 18th chapter. If any person has those qualities, he is a Brahmana irrespective of whatever Varna he has taken birth in. Okay, whatever family he has taken birth in. Okay.
Prabhuji, this one is over. Krishna didn't stated anywhere.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Does 18th chapter has a special significance?
Every chapter has special significance. Okay. 18th chapter will emphasize the most important points. Okay. Tomorrow. So very important chapter. Most important points will be emphasized again in 18th chapter. What is the proper way that we should do for offering bhog to Krishna? Actually, that we'll teach in level 2. Okay, when we teach Vaishnava Sadachar. So actually we should, there is one book called Beginner's Guided Krishna Consciousness. You can buy that book, and there, what is the way to offer the bhoga? Okay, how to prepare the bhoga, how to offer the bhoga, those the rituals, how to perform. That is written. Okay, so you can follow that. Very simple method is there. Very simple. Okay, so you can go through that. You can prepare the bhoga with respect and with devotion, and we can offer it to Krishna. Okay, so like that. And what is the method? What is the ritual? Okay, you can follow through that book. That is called Beginner's Guide in Krishna Consciousness. That book is there. So you can have this book. Very small book is there. Very handy book, but very nice book. How for beginners, what we should do. That is the Beginner's Guide of Krishna Consciousness. So
Next one,
Madan
Prabhuji.
Prabhu is asking, so free will be given to all. It depends on one wish and goal he want to achieve. Yes, free will is given to us, every one of us. Okay. Otherwise, without free will, we are like robot. If there is no free will, we are like robot. We are like so we are not robot. Okay, we have free will. We can choose between two things. One more question we have. Aloka Prabhu ji is asking, we mostly said that Krishna is Hindu Lord. Where we said that Krishna is Hindu Lord? Krishna never mentioned that I am the Lord of Hindu. Krishna says, I am Lord of everything. Everything comes from me. Krishna doesn't say that I am the origin of only Hindus. Okay, Krishna never said that. Okay, Krishna never said that Hindu society is divided into Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Actually, every society is divided in Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra based on karma. Whatever karma he does, the person does, he will be falling under 4 categories. Okay, so that is the thing. So we mostly said that Krishna is Hindu Lord, wrong. But if there is no caste system, how can say so? Is he the Lord of all jiva, irrespective of all caste, Prabhuji? Yes, he is the Lord of every jiva. Okay, some people worship his impersonal form. Some people worship his personal form. Okay, but every person is worshipping he only. Is it good to keep idol of Lord Krishna at home, Prabhuji? There are many rules and regulations are there to worship Krishna, to keep idol of Krishna at home. Okay, so better we have proper knowledge how to keep idol, how to do seva of the idol, the idol, because just keeping the idol like idol in the home is not like that. Okay, it's not the way we should keep. Okay, if we are keeping the Krishna at home, that means that Krishna is himself present at home, and we should be serving Krishna just like Krishna is there in front of us in our home. Okay, it should be done under certain guidance. Okay, so for the beginners, I won't suggest that we should keep idol of Krishna at home. Okay, you can have picture of Krishna at home and you can worship like that. Okay, please get the book Beginner's Guide in Krishna Consciousness. What if we already have Krishna idol? I already told you it is very difficult for the beginners to worship. Okay.
Prabhuji, please check whether my understanding is correct. God created this material world. To survive, we have to do some work. God wants us to work hard. We should work in Krishna conscience, never expecting result. Our behavior should be according to the scriptures.
Yes, we should be endeavoring for yoga. Our body is made for yoga, to practice the yoga. Okay, our life is for yoga. Okay, that consciousness should be there. And yoga means always united with Krishna. With our consciousness, we should be always united. We should be always united with Krishna. Okay, our desire should be always with Krishna. We want Krishna. That should be our desire. Whatever we do, the desires, the final desires is Krishna only. If we are doing anything, our desire should be, I am doing this work to make Krishna happy, for the pleasure of Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing, for the pleasure of Krishna. how we know that the things which we are doing is correct or not correct? Who will tell us? Yes, that is a question. Are we going to read Shastra? Then we are going to see which thing is good for us. Okay. Actually, don't need that. Okay. Actually, we need to have a guru, a bona fide guru who will tell us which is good and what is not good, what we should do and what we should not do. Okay. So that is the thing. So for the beginners, you have to be gradually, you have to elevate yourself. Gradually, you have to follow the rules and regulations of bhakti. Gradually, you have to follow the 4 regulative principles. Then it is the responsibility of then the Namaste Das Prabhu to attach you with a guru. Okay. So first follow the regulative principles, chanting. Okay. When you are serious enough, when you're going through the classes, when you're going to the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, gradually you will be like trained in this way. Okay. So that is the way. So gradually you will get a guru, then guru will guide you in your life. Okay. What should be done, what should not be done. Okay. That is called instruction. 3 things are there. Pariprasnena, pranipatena, pariprasnena, sevaya. Means pranipatena means surrender. First is surrender. Second is pariprasnena, ask from you. Instruction. What is the instruction from me? What I should do? And sevaya means serve the instruction, serve the guru. Okay. Aloka Mataji or Prabhuji. Bharat Maharaj become dear in his next birth due to remembering dear at the death. But what about the bhakti he has done whole life, fruits of karma, Prabhuji? So that is carried away to the next life, and he will start doing the bhakti in the next life. Okay. So it is Bharat Maharaj has become dear. He remembered, due to mercy of Lord, he remembered what fault, what was the wrong he has done in the previous life. And after the death from the dear life, he become Jad Bharat. Jad Bharat was means totally engaged in the, totally always in the yoga. Okay. Even in such a way that outside people, they think like this person is mad. He's not from in this world. His mind is not correct. Okay. But that Jada Bharat was always in contact with the Lord, always connected with the Lord, always in the yoga. Okay. He doesn't want to mix anything with anything at the time. Okay. Jada Bharat. Because he remembered what mistake he had done in previous life, that he remembered, he become attached to the deer, and he become deer in the next life. He remembered that due to mercy of Lord, and in the next life he was so much dedicated person, so much dedicated to the Lord, and so that and he was not paying attention to anything. Okay, people were calling him, he was not listening. Like that, people used to think this person is mad. Okay. So that is the thing. So whatever devotion he has done, he started from there. Okay. Will the link of level 2 class will shared in the WhatsApp group? Yes, it will be shared tomorrow. Okay. Madan Prabhu asking, Prabhu, do you also teach up to level 4? No, I do not teach up to level 4. Okay. Prabhuji, there are 2 options in level 2. Can you elaborate on that? Okay, so we have 5 minutes. I'll elaborate. Tomorrow will mostly we don't last day, so we don't have too much time. So I will in detail I will elaborate today. Tomorrow also will little bit I'll tell so that you can join. So actually, this level 1 is not the end of our classes. Okay, after 18 days, many people may think that okay, 18 days are over now, classes are over. Not like that. Okay, we have more classes for you, and that is free of cost. You just have to give your time, give your attention, and with respect and devotion, you do the class and do your sadhana so that you can progress in bhakti, and we are happy with that. Okay. When you are becoming a nice devotee, when you are performing the sadhana, when you are performing devotion to Lord, we are happy with that. Okay. We don't want anything in the return. So that is the thing. So for that, we have 2 courses in the second level. First course is called Pre-Bhakti Sastri course. Okay, Pre-Bhakti Sastri course. So actually, this will lead to the level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, like that. Okay, so levels will increase from the Pre-Bhakti Sastri course, and there we have study of Bhagavad Gita in detail. So weekly classes will be there, and after that, 1 week time, you will have to read the Bhagavad Gita full chapter. Okay, so weekly we'll take one chapter. So 18 week we'll try to finish Bhagavad Gita, and you need to read the Bhagavad Gita, the chapter, and there will be question answers. Okay, so the questions will be there, and you need to give the answer of that. Just like level 1 there is quiz, like that level 2 will be also there in the quiz, and there is that is a systematic study. So there will be regular attendance will be there, how many chapters classes you have attended. Okay, then Bhagavatam classes, how you are attending the Bhagavatam classes. So regular attendance, regular exams. Okay, like systematic study. When you join a course, how you do. Okay, if you are sincere enough, you want to sincerely read Bhagavad Gita, that course is made for you. Okay, so that you can sincerely read and you can progress in the devotional life. So that is who are the young person who want to read out, okay, who want to know, who want to apply the teachings in their life. That is for those persons. Then there is a second option that is called Sadachar, Vaishnava Sadachar, how a Vaishnava lives a life. Okay, how a Vaishnava lives a pure life. What is the way he used to live a pure life. So it is for those people who are very old. They cannot give, they cannot come regularly to the classes. They cannot give exams. Okay, online exams will be there. Small exam after each chapter. Small exams will be there, and for to give that exam, the question answer will be very small. But to give that exam, you should have read the chapter. Okay. But in the Vaishnava Sadachar, there won't be any question answer session, there won't be any quizzes, there won't be any attendance. So you just come and learn how a Vaishnava lives a life, okay, and then that's okay. Okay, so like that. So like that, we have two options. So so I'll encourage the people who are young enough, who are like in the 30s, 40s or below, they can take up the pre-Bhakti Shastri course, or even more than 50, but they can give little small exams. They can regularly read Bhagavad Gita. They can take up the pre-Bhakti Shastri course. And the people who are more than 50 years, who don't want to give the exams, who just want to attend the classes, they feel happy in attending classes, they can come and attend the level 2, that is the Bhakti Sadachar course. Okay, so this 18 days is not the end. We have more than that for you. We just want you to engage yourself in the devotional service. Okay. And for that, 2 requisites are there. First is one should have completed the level 1 quizzes, 18 days quizzes. After attaining all the 18 days quizzes, you will have certificate. You have to produce the certificate at the time of joining in the level 2. Second thing, one should be regularly chanting 1 round. Okay, 1 round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. A person who is serious enough, till this time, he will start chanting. Okay, he will start chanting. So that is one requisite, that he should be at least chanting 1 round of Mahamantra regularly in these days, and he is having the 18-day course certificate. Okay, so that is the prerequisite for the level 2. So okay, we have 9:30 is there, time already over, so we'll meet tomorrow. That is last chapter. So we'll meet tomorrow and try to discuss the last chapter. Okay, Moksha Sannyas Yoga. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Sri Vidya Mataji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare.
Vanchakalpatarubhascha kripa sindhubhavevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.